It's Kelly from Cards by Christine here with you from the upstairs recording studio. And we are going to do a kit class today. So it's a little bit overdue. There's been some hurdles to getting here. But we've got the Haunted Home Kit. And we are going to be making that today. So I'm excited to have you with me. I'm going to just check to make sure that everything is correct. I also have a little friend with me today. I've got my son who is not feeling the greatest. We're all on the edge of sick bay today. So he's watching. Hear that? Please just let me know. I don't think anyone's on yet, but let me get to YouTube so that I can check as well. 'Tis the season for sickness, right? I mean, we're just all in. It's just part of, I don't know, winter. I was gonna say January, but we're already past January. Time is just flying by. Skip, okay. Close, skip. 'Tis the season for sickness, right? I mean, we're just all in. Yeah, I think you can. Hello, crazy cat lady. I love the username. Thank you so much for joining. So I think you can hear his tablet a little bit, but when I'm talking, you cannot. So I think that will be okay. It's going to keep him occupied. Hello, Emily. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so excited. So this kit, the funny thing is, we meant to do this a long time ago, and we've run into a bunch of different issues. But we are here today. Oh, did I not? I thought I muted it. Okay. We are here today to make essentially a Halloween kit, but there are other ways that you can utilize this as well. I've seen it retrofitted to be for the holidays. Now, of course, we're beyond the holidays at this point in time, too. Good morning from freezing Canada. Hello, Marlene and Mary. We're cold here in Wisconsin too, but not as cold as we have been. So, I mean, that's a-okay. But I hear we're on the cusp of a blizzard. So today is Thursday, and Saturday all day we're supposed to get a blizzard. And my poor kiddos are going with their dad to the Wisconsin Dells. And I just pray that the travel is not too wretched with all of the snow and yuckiness. But it is what it is. It's February in Wisconsin, and we learn to live with it. We got a little bit of snow overnight last night, too. But just enough to cover all of the surfaces. So nothing too extreme. So, welcome everyone to the Haunted Home Kit class. It's February 2025. And let's take a peek at what we are doing today. I also have the hot glue gun. So a hot glue gun is going to be necessary for creating this kit. So if you have it or want it or plan to get it, either plan to get a hot glue gun or have your hot glue gun around, or plan to get creative. I presume there would be other adhesives that are strong enough, but hot glue is what we will be using. Okay, so let's get that out of the way. Got all sorts of different things. So we have black dimensionals and some glue dots. Yes, you learn to live with it. It's, oh man. You know, the weather is one of those things that you can't change. So either you get upset about it or you live with it and just know that there's a couple of months, sometimes half the year, that you just don't love it. I love my family, so I can't imagine moving out of it, at least not for a very long time. So we'll see. Okay, so, oh, this is like a corrugated cardboard that's printed on one side. Very cool textured pattern on it. I really enjoy the pattern that we've got. I honestly didn't notice that. Now this one has some things punched or like laser cut out of it that we will punch out of it, including some windows over here too. Oh, look at the little ghosty friend. Oh, I love that. And some spider webs. We've got some shutters, a door, some pumpkins, some bunting. Ooh, we've got yellow vellum. Very cool. Chandelier. Oh, it's a kitty cat. And a spider. Okay. Oh, goodness. Drove from Madison to Green Bay in a blizzard at night on purpose. That's the best part. Yeah, so the kids for Christmas from their grandparents got a night at the Dells with all of their cousins. So it is going to be so much fun. They are so looking forward to it. They've never been to the Dells before. But yeah, so pray that they travel well. Okay, and then we've made it to the bottom. So let's see how we are going to dive into this thing. Oh goodness, it is so cute. Okay, so tear and tape on the windows, putting the yellow illuminated vellum onto the window panels, and then it looks like step 3 is folding on the score marks. So let's see if we can do that. So here's one, and the other Windows panel was this. So I presume the first step is going to be to punch all of the windows out. Very well laser cut that they're not like hanging on. You just gotta like pick them off the back. So easy to do that. Fun little pieces that could be used for absolutely anything. It'd be cool little embellishments for a manly card. Okay, I presume the chandelier is going to go up in this top window because all of the rest of the windows are the same. I know, I'm so excited for them. The funny thing is, my kids are not into swimming, or like we've never made an effort to be real aquatic, especially because in Wisconsin, you only get it half a year. But, so hello, Sherry. So they have this night in the Dells, and the day before, they got invited to a pool party, birthday party for one of my oldest, well, actually my oldest's best friend. So the miles on our swimming suit, right back to back, which I thought was really ironic. I know, I'm a huge fan of the experience gifts. We've been thinking about and talking about what we can do together this summer because I am a teacher. I will continue to be doing stamping videos and stuff like that, but not having the teaching job during the summer and, you know, for the first time having extra time with the boys this summer, I'm so excited. We've talked about, actually I shouldn't talk about it because one of them is right behind me. However, I don't think he's even paying attention to me. He thinks it's really cool that I'm on YouTube, but I don't think he understands that my kind of YouTube and his kind of YouTube are 2 different YouTubes. But yeah, we've talked about going to the zoo. My boys are so into sloths. So we're gonna try to go to a zoo and see a sloth and go to some children's museums. So lots of fun is going to be in store for the summer. I cannot wait to see what we all are gonna get to do. Okay, so basically we are going to run a strip of tear and tape on the left and right side of each of the window openings. Hello, Sandy and Tracy. So excited to be doing this. I learn that when I do the kits myself, I am much more likely to want them. As silly as that sounds, but when I see them and see, like, have an example of the quality and instruction, it really helps me understand what the kit is more. So I have really been enjoying doing the kit classes. I hope you've been enjoying kitting along with me, because I've been having so much fun. Also, thank you for joining me just a smidgen early. So when we scheduled and rescheduled and rescheduled and rescheduled this particular kit class, and when we finally settled on this date, once it was in stock and all the goodness, turns out it's a half day at school. And so I asked Chris if we could bump it up by half an hour, because I have to leave here by just about 11 in order to get to school in time to go pick up Zachary from his half day. So I have no clue. I mean, card kits, I can pretty well know what to expect, but the this kit is completely different. So I don't know if this is going to take me half an hour or an hour or 2 hours. So we'll see. Okay, so still running the tear and tape up and down the sides of the windows, and then we're going to go ahead and put the illumination in the window panes, which is so cool. I love it. I need one more strip. Okay, I'm going to take a quick water break. Okay, now this yellow printed vellum has a front and a back. So one side's a little more frosty, one side's a little more vibrant and glossy. I guess I would say it's personal preference. I am going to put the more glossy, vibrant side out, I think. Unless that looks too... Oh, actually, I do think it looks better to have the more frosted side out. So play with it yourself and make the decision for yourself. But I do think the... what's this called? The printed more, the more glossy printed side. So can you see it better on this camera? It's much more bright and vibrant compared to its more frosted, more frosted and muted on that side. So make the decision for yourself. I'm having some buffering issues. I'm trying to mitigate them. Make the decision for yourself, but I think once you make the decision, stick with one choice. So try to remember which way you're doing it so that they're all consistent. Okay, so then you're just going to tear the waxy backer off of the tear and tape, and then this one is the most important because it's got the accessory in it. So you want to make sure that you're making it nice and centered and level and even. The rest of them, there's no rhyme or reason. So I actually hung mine a little lower. I might change my mind on that. I thought it'd be cooler to not have something going through, but I'm gonna bring that back up to the top. It's really hard to figure out where it fits the best. So I do suggest flipping it over and kind of taking a peek at it. Okay, and the rest of these will be easy peasy. Just put them on. Okay, and again, my choice was to have the more vibrant side on the inside. So that's what I'm going to be consistently doing. So we are on to step number 2, followed by step number 3. We're just gonna take the pieces for both of these and fold on all of the score lines. So that's what we will be doing next. Okay, so far I can handle this. Okay, and then I gotta get back into here. Okay, so that is great. Okay.
It's already so small.
Okay, so there we go. Now, going to fold all of these pieces over. Okay. Don't know when we're coming into the hot glue gun, but I'm gonna plug my hot glue gun in at this point in time. Okay, one side is already folded from making it fit in the box. Okay, so these are all done. Next, we're going to bring in the V-shaped pieces. And we are going to do some folding on those as well. So these are just going to get folded down and added to the stack. Okay, now we got some bats and some wires. So where did I see those bats? They were over here. Okay, so it looks like we're putting the bats front to back with glue dots, it appears. So I'm gonna go ahead and punch out all of the bat pieces. This is on a nice heavy paperboard. It's not cardstock and it's not cardboard, I wouldn't say, but it's nice and thick. I'm gonna punch the trees out while I'm at it. Put them off to the side. Those will be one of the last steps if I had to guess. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it looks like there are 6 bats, so we will do 3 front and back. So we are going to eliminate that piece now. I'm gonna just lay these all on top of each other in sets of 2 so that I know which sides are getting stuck together. And then it looks like we're gonna take our black wire and we're just gonna wiggle it. So I don't know the best way to do it. It looks like we can do this with, with our fingers, but it's not the easiest. That's not strong enough. I'm just trying to figure out what the most... I mean, it's good that it's a little thick because, you know, we're making something that's going to be put on display. So we want it to be life-proof. But it does take just a little bit of strong hands to bend it. So if you have a husband or a son or someone with a little bit stronger hands, I will say I don't have very strong hands. And maybe finding some things to bend it around, like this is helping a little bit. I also like my curves to be very, oh geez, okay, so that's not super flat. And it looks like they're curling them. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to do 3 exactly the same. So it looks like we've got a couple different looks that we can try to achieve. Oh, maybe take your pick tool. Okay, that works a little better. Okay. Okay, so far the take your pick tool is working the best. Just rolling it around the padded soft part of it. Okay, so that one's kind of the most curly. And then this one of them looks like it's just